Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt, and today we're doing something a little different. Instead of just talking about AI avatars or the latest video gimmick, we're drilling into the part of the workflow most creators actually dread, the editing and distribution grind. I've been messing with all the avatar tools, HeyGen, Synthesia, Argyle, you name it. They'll help you get the face on camera without actually being on camera. That's cool. But if you're making long-form content like podcasts, interviews, or lectures, the real bottleneck isn't generating the avatar. It's turning that long footage into snackable shorts that actually perform. That's where Vizard comes in. And today, I want to walk you through how creators are using it to go from one long recording to a week's worth of high-performing short clips with almost zero manual editing. Quick context before we jump in. Avatars are getting good. The quality is, quite frankly, really good. You've seen the viral stuff. Creators who don't want to be on camera anymore building personalities via AI. Influencers creating massive reach with those short avatar-led clips. Typically, those videos are structured the same way. The avatar shows up for a quick hook, like 15–25% of the runtime. And the rest is heavy, relevant B-roll, tight cuts, and compelling captions. That style works because it avoids the uncanny valley. Quick cuts and B-roll hide the imperfections. But creating that full package takes an editor. Tons of creators get stuck there. They either pay expensive editors, learn complex tools, or just don't post consistently. So imagine this, you record an hour-long podcast. You don't want to spend a day clipping highlights, writing captions, creating subtitles, scheduling posts, and building a calendar. Vizard steps in and does the heavy lifting. It auto-finds the moments that are likely to perform, the laughs, the shocks, the quotable lines, and turns them into ready-to-post clips. That's not just trimming down video, it's context-aware editing. It recognizes the high-energy bits, suggests the B-roll style that fits, drafts captions, and even formats for different platforms. Portrait for TikTok, horizontal for YouTube Shorts, square for IG. Basically, it's the assistant editor you wish you had. You've probably tried other tools. HeyGen, Synthesia, they're fantastic for generating on-screen avatars and personalized videos. They're mature platforms with heavy funding and tons of features. Argyle and other niche apps are great when you specifically want short-form UGC-style outputs fast. But there are some trade-offs you should know about. Cost and scope. HeyGen and Synthesia can be pricey if you want studio-grade avatars and multi-hour libraries. They're brilliant at avatars, but they aren't built to slice an hour-long podcast into dozens of optimized clips and schedule them across platforms. Single purpose versus system. Argyle might do short-form quickly, and some UGC platforms let you generate creator-style clips, but they rarely include the full distribution stack. You end up stitching together 5 different tools. One to edit, one to subtitle, one to schedule. That's time and money. Learning curve. Many avatar tools require careful recording and multiple takes to reach a natural look. Studio-grade output often needs green screens and specific lighting. Great if you have a production budget, painful if you don't. That's why a lot of creators are pairing avatar or long-form capture tools with Vizard. Vizard isn't trying to be the avatar creator. It's trying to be the engine that repurposes long-form assets into platform-ready short clips and gets them out the door on a schedule. Think of it like this. Avatars create the personality and raw footage. Vizard turns that into a steady stream of content that actually grows an audience. Let me walk you through a typical workflow we've been testing. First, record a long session. Podcast, live interview, or even a studio avatar shoot. Keep it natural. If you want more dynamism in the final clips, be dynamic in your speech. Faster cadence, varied tone, and emphatic pauses give the AI better markers to find viral moments. Next, drop the raw footage into Vizard. It analyzes audio, detects high-energy spikes, pull quotes, applause, laughter, and even topic shifts. From that, it auto-generates a set of short clips with suggested start and end points. You can batch approve or tweak individual clips. Vizard drafts captions, title suggestions, and subtitles in multiple languages if you want. This is huge. Instead of manually transcribing and formatting, you get ready-made captions that are platform optimized. Want to test Spanish or Portuguese? Generate the subtitle set, upload a translated caption, and you're good. The tool also helps with B-roll and visual rhythm. It'll recommend where a quick cutaway makes sense, where to add a zoom, or when to jump to the avatar for the hook. Some creators still like a human editor for the final polish, but the difference is now the editor spends 15 to 30 minutes per clip instead of hours. Auto schedule and content calendar. This is a real productivity multiplier. Tell Vizard how often you want to post and the platforms you care about. It will schedule clips automatically, populate your content calendar, and even adapt posting frequency so you don't flood audience windows. That removes the manual content pipeline management most creators hate. Why this actually works better than trying to do everything inside an avatar tool. Those tools solve a very specific technical problem: how to generate a human-like face that talks. Vizard solves the distribution problem: how to turn raw footage into ecosystems of content that actually perform across platforms. Put another way, generating an avatar is step one. Generating consistent daily content is the real growth hack. A couple of practical things we've learned while testing. If you want lifelike avatar moments in your shorts, don't use the avatar for 100% of the clip. Keep it as the hook. Think 20 to 30% avatar speaking, 70 to 80% supporting footage. Vizard makes that easy by tagging avatar timestamps and suggesting B-roll or stock overlays. If you're worried about perception, that people will call you lazy for using an avatar, the combination of good storytelling and strong editing wins. Audiences mostly care about whether the content is useful or entertaining. If your clips are well edited and deliver value, folks won't nitpick the tool chain behind it. Translation and localization. The audience for video is global. Creators like MrBeast have teams translating and revoicing content into local languages. With Vizard, you can auto-generate subtitles and prepare localized versions at scale without hiring a dozen editors. That doesn't mean it replaces human nuance, but it gets you 70 to 80% of the way there fast. Now, let's be straight about the risks. Deepfakes and scams are real. People can synthesize voices, create fake emergency calls, or run disingenuous ads with celebrity likenesses. That's scary. Responsible creators and platforms need transparency. Watermark AI-generated content where appropriate. Ensure permissions for any likeness used, and implement verification flows when you're doing personalized outreach. Don't be the person who uses an avatar to impersonate someone. Use it to scale your own voice and creativity. Also, while Vizard automates a lot, it's not magic. The tool raises your floor massively, meaning beginners can produce much better content faster. But the ceiling is still set by storytelling. If your scripts and topics are weak, no amount of automation will make them viral. The secret is, record things that are already interesting. Then let Vizard turn those moments into perfect platform-sized clips. Quick example use cases we've seen work really well. Podcasters. One podcast episode becomes 20 to 30 clips for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Captions, subtitles, and schedule all handled in an afternoon. Founders and marketers. A long webinar turned into a promotional drip campaign. Tease clips auto-scheduled ahead of the product launch, driving signups. Coaches and educators. A 45-minute lesson gets converted into lesson snippets that map to a content calendar and funnel people back to the course landing page. Brands with avatars. If you're running an AI persona as your brand spokesperson, Vizard can transform that persona's longer videos into ongoing socials and paid UGC-style ads with minimal human editing. Final takeaway, AI avatars are an amazing creative tool. They let people who hate recording videos still scale a personal brand. But the growth story lives on how you take that single piece of content and turn it into a consistent distribution engine. That's what we've been testing with Vizard: automated viral clip selection, built-in scheduling, and a content calendar that reduces the editing and admin load from days to hours. It's not a replacement for craft, but it's the throttle you need to publish consistently. If you're curious to try it, think about a small experiment. Record one interview or podcast episode this week. Run it through Vizard and schedule a week's worth of clips. Compare the time it takes to your old workflow. My bet is you'll be surprised how many publishable moments were hiding in that one recording, and how much easier it became to get them in front of your audience. All right, that's enough from me. If you want, I can walk through an actual step-by-step demo in the next video. Show you how I take a 90-minute episode and turn it into 30 platform-ready clips live. Sound good? Drop a comment and I'll do that next. Thanks for watching. And if you've been stuck on editing, seriously, test a tool that does the heavy lifting. Create more, edit less, and actually hit the schedule you always say you will.